The future will be a total disaster with the collapse of our capitalistic system as we know it today, wars, massive government debt defaults, and the impoverishment of large segments of Western society. That's according to our guest today, Marc Faber. He's the editor of the Gloom, Boom, and Doom Report. So there's the gloom and the doom.
Yes.
Marc,
Yes.
What are you so concerned about?
Well, I think that in the Western world we have essentially standards of living that won't go up, and government debt is rising everywhere. We have stimulus packages, we have central banks that basically will print money, not just here in the United States. They have no other option than to keep the system going. And I believe we have now governments, and especially here in the United States, the stimulus today is a fiscal deficit of around $2 trillion. I don't think it will go down. It will go up, in my opinion. Number two, we have a money printer at the Fed, and he will print money and keep interest rates at zero, basically. And when one day interest rates should go up, he'll keep them below the rate of inflation, as Mr. Greenspan and he did after 2001, when interest rates were continuously below the cost of living increases.
Well, I think to Henry's point, there's a difference, though, between a sluggish recovery or even the 1970s-style stagflation and the end of capitalism as we know it. I mean, what's going to be the trigger? Well, you're talking about economic Armageddon here.
Yes, absolutely. That I'm convinced. And that is, I mean, a high-confidence prediction that the total collapse will come. And I'll explain how. But one day they notice that the standards of living really go down, and that the employment situation hasn't improved much. I don't think that employment will improve very much. It may stabilize, but not improve much. And then to divert the attention from the public, the governments then go to war. And we have already 2 wars. And Afghanistan, I guarantee you, is a barrel without a bottom, bottomless pit.
All right, so 2 questions. One, is this going to be a military coup? What is it like when capitalism collapses? What happens?
Well, when it collapses, essentially you have a currency reform, that old money is then called back and you issue new money.
So the dollars,
so we're going to get new dollars. It's going
yeah,
to be
probably
Zimbabwe.
at some stage, yes. I would imagine that the dollar will lose its value. Yes, I mean, it already lost 95% of its value since the introduction of the Federal Reserve.